you're going to go ahead and mark 0 at the base or on the top, and you're gonna go ahead and follow that line all the way through. And you're gonna try to stay on the line as best as you can. If you cannot do section by section, this is 9 3/4, and then also on the, that's the back, and then also at the front. So what I mean is that if you guys can't do this, go section by section. I'm gonna be like, okay, this goes here, and then see, I'm no longer holding the front, I'm holding the middle, and then I'm gonna wrap it around. That's the mother, start over. Mm, 9 5/8, and then 9 3/4. Okay. So you're gonna have two different numbers, front and back. I'm gonna put that one in, and then. Okay, these are armholes. Okay. Okay. So now that I have those numbers, I'm gonna get rid of this shit. And now I have my paper, my dotted paper. So if you guys follow step by step, you guys are gonna do, the first thing is on your diagram is that you're going to draw a T. So I'm gonna draw a T. And the top point in the middle is going to be A. Okay, this is gonna be A. There's a couple formulas we need to go through. So if you guys look at your formulas, it's the bicep and your cap, thank you. You guys will see this, and then you guys are gonna see an example how to fill that shit out. So, let's do it together. For my bicep, it's gonna be B equals X, which is going to be 9 1/2 plus 9 3/4 times 0.7 divided by 2. Now, on a note, on the side, if you guys have something that's a little oversized or a straighter armhole, you're gonna put 0.8. This drops the cap depth and makes the bicep a little wider. Yes.
Say that one more time.
So based off of the armhole that we're working on right now is a fitted armhole. If you decide to make it oversized or dropped or anything that comes off the shoulder like this, you're gonna use a 0.8. And I think that's in there. If not, write it in there in the notes. So the 0.8 literally will drop the cap versus being nice and snug. It'll just squish it down and make it longer on the bicep, okay? So let me do this mathematics.
So it's 0.8 if it's a straight.
0.8 if it's a drop armhole. Ooh, almost converting to something. Okay.
What was that 0.7 for?
0.7 is for a snug fitted sleeve. This is what we're using.
And you always put that in there?
Yeah, it's for your biceps. So if you guys want me to be very, very detailed, and if you guys like physics and architectural construction and engineering, the 0.7 comes from how many points of the circle in your armhole has, just so you know. Okay. So, so I'm gonna do 9.5 plus 9.75 equals, always put equals first. For some reason, if I run it through, it gives me a different number. Times 0.7 equals divided by 2 equals. And this is the number you're gonna write on the side. Mine is 6.73, so I'm gonna round it off to 6.75. So then the next one is your cap. What's the cap formula on there?
X plus Y over 2.
Front plus back divided by 2. Okay? So it's gonna be 9.5 for me plus 9.75 plus it equals divided by 2. It's gonna be 9.625, that's 5/8. So it's 9 5/8.
Wait, Miss Angie, kind of dumb question, but
No, go for
I
it.
used a sign.
It's a great question, it's not a dumb question. Okay, now that I have these numbers, are you guys ready? So from point A, I don't know the ABC, so you guys are gonna have to give them to me because I have it in my brain differently. I just numbered them on this one. From point A, I'm gonna go out for the bicep. My bicep number is 6.75, so that's 6 3/4. So I'm gonna go out 6 3/4 on each side. What point is that for?
B,
I'm sure. B and what?
C, or also C.
Oh, I did it right. Okay. So, yeah, that's right here. Oh no, I don't have anything. Trick question. Okay, so once I have those out, going out on each side, like this, I'm going to build and make it a square line all the way down. So I'm squaring from the top of the T, which is where A is sitting. You guys see it? That was great. Okay, so now that I have my bicep, which was 6.75, now I'm gonna find the cap. How do I find the cap so I can label B and C? I'm gonna go from A, and I'm gonna line up 9 5/8 on A point, and then I'm gonna swivel my ruler until it hits the wall of the bicep, the one I just built. See? Beep, beep. And I'm gonna draw a line straight down, and this is gonna be B. On the other side, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna line up 9 5/8, and I'm going to swivel the ruler until it hits the wall of the bicep on this side, okay? Does that make sense, you guys?
Yes.
This is gonna be C. Then I can draw a line across and build a little house. Let me shoot this cricket. Let me double check what I did. Oh man, I put 8 5/8. Then go straight across and build your little house. Okay? Any questions so far? No? Now you get to choose your front and back. Just you're aware when you're looking at your pattern, anything that's on the left is the back and on the right hand of your body is the front. So why do we do this? Because it's a fundamental of the fact that we always do everything on our right side. Okay? So if I put my body down, it's gonna be like this. Does that make sense? So this is gonna be my back and this is gonna be my front. Now, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go from A to B. This is gonna be divided by 2. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. Then I'm gonna mark that. So can I just fold my paper down instead of doing all the math? Yeah, absolutely. And then just mark it. What letter is that?
D.
Thank you. So from D to B, I'm gonna divide it again in what?
Half.
And 2, yes. So I can also just fold my paper, correct? No, just connect D and B. And then just mark it. What letter is that?
E.
Thank you. At E, I'm gonna go inside the body 3/8. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Cool, thank you. And I'm just gonna put a little T. This is gonna be a barrier wall where I do not pass, okay? Any questions about this section? So the front is easy to remember. Divide it in 2, divide it again in 2, okay? The difference between the back now is that we divide it in 3 and then 2. So from A to C, I'm gonna divide it in 3, right? This one I can't fold my paper. Excuse me, I have to measure it. So I have 9 5/8, that's 3 divided by 5/8 divided by 3 is going to be 0.128. So it's gonna be 3 and 5/16. Sorry, don't ask me how I do that. Okay, so I divided in 3. What are my letters?
F and G.
Thank you. Then from G to C, I'm gonna divide it in 2, right? No, maybe? Yeah, can I fold the paper? Absolutely. Do I want to be lazy? No. Okay, what letter is that? H? Okay, Then from there, thank you very much. Then from there, from H, I'm gonna go in and draw a barrier line as well of 3/8. Does that make sense? So what I did for the back is divide A and C in 3. And then I divided G and C in 2. Does that make sense? Again, repetition is front 2, 2, back 3, 2. Does that make sense? Cool. Any questions? No?